What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. At the house today on a beautiful day. Probably need to be on the water, but I had some things to do this morning, so wasn't able to get out on the water. Today had been a good day to get out. It's warmed up in the 60s, but so I got the Crescent CK1 out, guys. I'm gonna do a few things, modifications to it today, add a few accessories, get it set up the way I want it for creek and river fishing. So y'all stay with me, guys. Let's get to it. All right, guys. I'm just going to be doing a few simple modifications today. I'm going to be adding 2 Yucca Tac Mighty Mount XL tracks, the 6-inch tracks, and the Crescent storage pouches. It's pretty simple install. You just need a drill, get some pilot holes started, and a few couple different size drill bits, and a couple screwdrivers. Measured up here and got a couple little marks where I'm going to put the tracks. Put them up on the front, just like that. The reason I'm putting them on the front, I'm going to run my front camera on either side. But one of the main reasons I'm putting it up there is to I can tuck my rod tips in behind it and keep them inside the boat when I'm dragging it. Don't have to worry about rod tips catching on something and breaking them. Kind of serve a dual purpose. And then the storage pouches are going to go right there on the side. They've already got 4 little indentions where your screws go. So I'm just going to drill a small pilot hole right in the center of them indentions on both sides and tighten them down with a screwdriver. Should be pretty simple install, guys. For the side pouch install, guys, I'm going to use a 3/32 drill bit to drill my pilot holes. With the indentions already there, you can pretty much just center it up right in the middle. Drill that small pilot hole in there right in the center. We've got these little tabs right here where the bungee hooks around. Let's put the screw in there and we'll screw it in, guys. I'm gonna get some pressure on it, don't want to over tighten it. Guys, it's as simple as that. Took all of about 3 minutes. Nice little storage area to put your wacky tool or pliers or scissors or whatever you need. Now all I gotta do is do the same on the other side. I always like to use a screwdriver to put my screws in instead of a drill to avoid stripping them out. I want to try to keep this boat as simple as possible. Put a few small items on it. I don't want to put a lot of stuff on it. I'm trying to keep it as light as possible so I can get in them tight areas and drag it through the woods or down a hill or off the side of a bridge or wherever. That's one of the main reasons I got this boat instead of the Crescent CK1. This one's about 20 pounds lighter, probably 15 pounds lighter at least. 2 trips on it, handles the current great. So I'm very happy with it. I'm gonna try to figure out a way to raise that seat up about 1 inch. I know they sell a kit that raises up 5 inches, but I think 5 inches is too high. If I could get it up about 1 inch, I think 1 inch would be perfect. So I'm gonna work on that sometime in the near future. Alright guys, got them both installed. It didn't take long at all. This boat don't have any internal storage on it, so it's going to help out to store some odds and ends. Like I said, my pliers and maybe a die pin, wacky tool, a pair of scissors, just some small things. They look great on there. They're going to serve a big purpose. So let's move on to the deck attack tracks, guys, up on the front. Get started on those. With these screws right here, kind of flat on the edge. They're not self-tapping. I'm gonna go with the 11/64 drill bit. Start by drilling one small hole, pilot hole. I'll take a screw and screw it down on that one hole. These holes will be watertight on here, guys. I'm not going to add any silicone on here. Tighten it down. Got that one tight. I'm going to do one on the opposite end. Now it's secure, I can go ahead and drill out the rest of the pilot holes. Get the screws in them. Alright guys, another quick easy install. We'll do the same on the other side. Alright guys, that's it. Took about 10 minutes to do everything. Quick and simple. They're going to serve a big purpose for me. Probably mount my camera on this side right here. Guys, let's mount the camera up here. Here's my camera. It's just a Yakutak panfish portrait mount on the Yakutak lock and load base. One of the other purposes on here, guys, is you can lay 2 rods on beside your seat on this CK1. I really don't want any sticking up in a rod holder. I do got these rod holders on here, but probably not going to run them. I won't take more than 4 rods on this boat. 4 would be the maximum, but I can run my flag on this side, and I'll run my back camera over here on this lock and load base right here. So, but I got 2 rods on this side laid down. I've got a bungee right here. You can hook this bungee up to the rods and keep them secure. If you're going down rapids or going to and from the water. And up here in the front where I got this, where I just put these tracks at, you can uncook the rods on the inside right here. It's kind of like a rod tip protector, but keeps them in the boat. That way when I'm coming to and from the water, I don't have to worry about the tip snagging. Keeps everything tucked inside the boat. On this side I'll probably put something like a Yakutak paddle holder or something. I got 2 paddle holders right here. Park my paddle in, and I'll use the paddle park up here. Put it on either side, left or right, and it don't interfere with the rods whatsoever. Let me grab the paddle. Got my rods right there. They're secure with the bungee tucked inside the boat. Park that paddle right there. Park it in the Yakutak paddle grip holder, and it sits just above the rod, so I can put the paddle on either side, just depending on where I'm at on the water or what I'm doing. And coming to and from the water, and turn that paddle grip like that. Park it on the side along the boat right there. This boat's got a place on each side to put the paddle, but I really prefer these Yakutak holders right here. Just holds it a little more secure. They're going to be huge coming to and from the water, guys. Keeping your rod tips protected even out on the water. They'll always be inside the boat, and that's one of the main reasons. That and camera holder, main reasons I wanted to put it in there. So I believe it's going to work out good, guys. Got my drag strap right here, guys. The Rube Fishing adjustable drag strap. That's a must. If you're going to drag your boat down a trail or get it up on a steep bank or anything like that. That's about all I'm going to do to this boat. Like I said, I'm going to try to get the seat up about 1 inch. I think that'd be perfect. Running rapids and swift current, I don't want to be up too high. This boat's tippy on stability. It's got a lot of secondary stability for the current, so I'm going to leave the seat. I don't want to go higher than 1 inch. So, but that's it, guys. Quick, easy install of the Crescent storage pouches on the CK1 and Yakutak Mighty Mount XL 6-inch tracks to the front of the boat. I appreciate y'all watching and sticking with me. If you like this kind of video and like kayak fishing, consider subscribing to the channel, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you out on the water.